Because you don't make games, your opinion is invalid. You're just a hater.
Yep.
That's all your ass ever will be.
Yep. That sounds about right. And what is good, everyone? Obi-Wan back at it again here with Sanjeko and Skeletron one-on-one. This is the Battle of Florida. This is episode 16, and this is week number 10. Gentlemen, how y'all doing?
Doing good. Just waiting
All
to be
right.
able to actually watch your stream because it hasn't populated on Twitch yet.
No, sounds good. And again, make sure y'all check them out over on Twitch. Again, that is twitch.tv/Sanjeko3 and twitch.tv/Skeletron101. Let me get those up and we can get things started. Going up against the Yellowbeards, the Vikings. Whitebeards versus Yellowbeards. It should be a great match.
Going Vince McMahon proud there with the different beard colors. Gotta be able to differentiate. Because Lord knows, otherwise you just think all the women look alike.
Well, they kind of do at the end of the
beards
day,
look alike.
but no, and essentially with the beard. So, nonetheless, let's go heavy.
Are you still pushing the? Are you still pushing the Wild Warlock?
Like the one of Warlock? I guess so. Might as well.
There it is. Finally, fuck.
And again, an excellent discussion with me and Sanjeko on his channel over on Twitch dealing with the Madden 21 trailer. Yeah. Again, I'll probably be saving my money and heading towards the maximum football direction. So.
Yeah, there's until more comes out, it's still a no for me. But I don't have enough faith in them to be able to say confidently that enough is going to change in the time between now and launch that I'm going to suddenly have a change of heart and say, you know what, Iggy, I think we should get this game.
Continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3.
Or I think I'll get the
Wizards going up against the Vikings.
You know, it goes back to, the discussion that we had last night. In that, you don't have someone like Skelly or me or you saying to each other that, guys, I think y'all need to get this game because I think we can have a lot of fun in franchise mode. Not just with the new rosters, but with the new features and whatnot. The franchise looks good. Everything looks fun. You're not getting that type of feedback from, just each other. Because if we're gonna feel that type of way, I guarantee you, we might at that point consider if it was that good, and if it was already out. And we'd probably at that point consider, stopping something like the Battle of Florida altogether and going straight to the more recent game. Because if we're getting that type of feedback from one of us, that's going to immediately say, well, hold up, what's going on here that you're telling us that it's playing this nice. But we're not getting that from each other. We're not even thinking about telling that to the others.
Well, I mean, again, when we going back to Madden 18, the reason why I got it is for the fact that dealing with MUT squads. Because think about if you create a MUT team. It could be you, me, and Skeletron, or you, me, and Devil Dog, whatever his name is on Xbox. I thought that would be good. I mean, that, and then we can also introduce the Battle of Florida. We could also do, you know, the fight for New York. You know, the AFC and NFC West franchise. You know, I thought that would be sufficient, but you know, we all moved on. Well, I stayed the same. Y'all moved on.
I technically moved on with Madden 19 when I spent $10 on it, and that's the last of the $10 I'm gonna spend on any further Madden. But look, I will happily pay a $10 fee for a roster update if I'm getting it. If they were saying that, you know, they're shutting down the annual release of the game in order to fix it, which, like I said, is not going to happen on Madden. You know, and they charge something like $19 or so for the roster update. I can see that being a realistic possibility. You know, continue to play Madden 20 until with the new updated rosters as they release on their regular yearly release day, and you just update the rosters and let the players essentially start a new franchise mode with the new players. Oh, nice jump there. Now that would be realistically able to be done. You can't tell me it'd be hard to be able to find a way to push that. Because if mobile apps are able to push new content to, you know, just as an example, because, you know, it's such an easy thing to compare it to. You know, a mobile app is able to update it. You know, it's content at any given point in time, and you know, you got push updates for the consoles as well. You know, if I'm playing, as an example, a Dragon Ball Z game on my phone, and they have new characters come to it, or new versions of characters come to the game. You know, I don't have to download a whole new app for it. I just update the fucking app and download the new content. And it just adds to whatever the pre-existing content was already there, and you just move on and discover what's new and just keep it fucking moving. You know, Madden doesn't have to be a new annual release every year with a physical copy. You know, they could make something like a Madden hub, a Madden game solely to, you know, to win them all. One Madden. Whether you call it Madden Live or Ultimate Madden, whatever the fuck you call it, you know, you could have that be a potential down the road where you go straight to just this one game, and you just periodically update the content on it. GTA does it annually and regularly. They didn't release new games. They didn't release it as paid DLC or expansions like you would see in a Call of Duty or Battlefield style game where you have to get a whole separate content for it. Separate in a sense, essentially. You know, make it drive it into one localized area. You know, I think if the Xbox One had gone through and followed through with their intention, Microsoft that is, to essentially prepare the gamers for an all-digital future, You know, forcing it at launch was definitely the wrong time to do that. Whereas PlayStation is giving the approach for the PS5 the right way. They're giving you the option up front. You can either get the regular PS5 or you can get the digital PS5. But you know, Xbox wasn't really trying to do that. They would, you know, they had a bad campaign strategy there for it. And that's why it fucked them in the ass at the start. Well, they recovered, but it was not really something that they would really recover from. But I think either way, they still beat PlayStation on online competitive play and overall compatibility and ease of access. I can't say the same with PlayStation. That's why I'm on Xbox still. Maybe that'll be different with PlayStation, but it's going to be hard for me to leave Xbox from a main console standpoint. Just because of how easy it is to navigate and find things. You know, PlayStation can have all the exclusives they want, but you know, someone said it great the other day, and that, you know, it's not necessarily about the exclusives, but how consumer friendly and how easy it is to essentially have access to everything. You know, Xbox One has shown that it can be the one-stop all for everything, all your entertainment stuff, your TV, your movies, your games, everything. The end-all, be-all console essentially is what Microsoft in the future wants to do. They don't want to keep releasing consoles. They want to make one console to end it all.
So they create a new
Just like
console.
they don't really want to.
Makes sense.
Yes. Maybe the Series X is what they're intending it to be. I mean, as an example, Microsoft, of course, has Microsoft Windows 10. And Windows 10, they've said that Windows 10 is the last Windows operating system that they're going to put out. Because they're essentially saying it's their cream of the crop. They're never going to do it better, and they're just going to update it.
You went off on a completely tangent away from football. Way to go, Sancheco.
I know, but it's to the same point. That Xbox is going to probably get to that situation. I know it went off script there. That's fine. It's just a tangent point that I was making. Now I've got to find my way back to the point. But, yeah. Let me just stop talking. Skelly, are you still there? Saved. Let's get a mic check with Skelly.
He was gone.
See what itch he's scratching over there.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll set up a throw over the middle into traffic, and that's
Alright, who's hurt?
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
I don't know the direction that Madden was going, and we will see what the franchise features. I think I am good with Madden 18 until the server is shut down.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 71 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10. In the
Looks like the Saints, not Saints, but Redskins lost to the Cardinals. I wonder what the record is now.
And now some motion before the snap.
Probably, if I had to guess, 2-5.
Oh, 4-5. There it is.
Oh, wow, 4-5? I forgot how far we're in the season. I'm sorry.
Wow, Atlanta beat Denver 34-0.
Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
F it.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know,
Losing 38-42 like that. Shit.
They did a really nice job there limiting.
Oh, you idiot!
That stopped him in his tracks. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hand.
Alright, Garns. You know the deal. It's one thing when you drop an incomplete pass. When you drop a touchdown in the end zone, I can't mess with you anymore.
It's understandable.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Ah, shit. Forgot to close the line. Fuck.
And they're going to get this one all the way out to the 25-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And again, that's why Andrew Luck must die.
Nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Oh, wow. He's back actually playing.
Not in real life. But yeah, you swept Minnesota on here.
Yeah, he was injured for weeks in the league. Because I think he was injured. Didn't you just play him, Sinjeko?
Yep, last week.
Didn't you just play the Vikings? And he was hurt. So
Wait,
he
I
must
played
have just
who?
came back for this. You played Minnesota last week and Luck was hurt. So he must have just got back for this game.
Yeah, you're right. I completely fucking forgot that I played Minnesota already last week. I'm already on to the next week, technically.
Because their QB was wearing the number 5 and it looked like Teddy Bridgewater from the back.
Cordell Jones.
But like, damn, is he wearing Bridgewater's? Yep.
The
Jones
former
is
center,
wearing-
Oh,
Cardell
shit.
Jones. Cardell started at least the preseason with the Saints, and now he's with the Vikings. He was able to start some games. We made him look like $1 million on him. I might have revived that man's career single-handedly. Even though he didn't get the win, I might have revived his career. He's going to get a 5-year contract. That number looks terrible on him.
Here's Brad Wing
On
now.
luck.
What, 9?
For his second punt, he'd take a repeat
Yeah.
of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Not the jersey color, just the number. It looks so fucking odd and foreign on him. Even if it's not 12, that just doesn't look like it fits him.
The offense will take over with a new set of downs. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as
Now,
he gears up to go again.
when I'm assigning numbers to my team, to my players, I assign them on what's available and whether or not it looks like they
Go
look
Gibson.
good in that one. I know that sounds like it's a more of a casual fans aspect of it. Nice running there.
Thank you.
But at the same time, for me, that's part of the franchise.
Good blocking, by the way.
It's a very minor aspect. It's something I consider to be part of the fun of managing the team. Because, if let's say you draft a player, he's your new quarterback. You're gonna pick a number that is gonna be, or if you pick a number, you might just say, "Fuck it, I don't care about the number." But you might say, "Well, I want this person to play with a number that fits with what I consider to be a great number for quarterbacks or for this team." Or you might even say, "Well, this number is already occupied by a Hall of Famer on my team, so I don't want him to wear that number."
And now out comes Minnesota. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
Let's say it's the Cowboys. Do you want somebody wearing Troy Aikman's number? Probably not, if you're a Cowboys fan. If you're a Packers fan, do you want someone wearing Reggie White's number? Probably not. The list goes on and on.
Do you think that we kind of jumped the gun already on franchise? When again, it's just a gameplay trailer.
Considering their recent track record, not really.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there.
Because
Third down.
EA has done so little to improve franchise mode over the last 5 to 6 years that the idea that we jumped a gun on it off of a gameplay trailer doesn't really ring a bell to me, just because of the simple fact that they've
got him offside. Shit.
They've done very little to improve it.
Yep. I know, it was. Now he's trying to get that SWAT. He's pressing the SWAT. SWAT didn't happen.
And yes, they want the point, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here.
Oh, I should have went to the inside a little bit, but well, next time.
Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's made it easy for us to put together a highlight package. Just wondering what
You might only gain maybe 10 yards, but still, I understand why you said it. I just saw the play.
looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say we jumped the gun on the gameplay trailer until they establish more of a consistency in upgrading and updating the game.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something.
Because I can't trust Madden on their word. Yeah, we're gonna fix Madden. We're gonna fix franchise mode. We've got plans for it. Alright, cool. And I'm gonna fart the fairy godmother out my asshole. And she's gonna grant me all the wishes I want. And I'm gonna walk into the bank one day, real soon, in the next 5 days probably. And I'm gonna check my balance on my checking account. And it's gonna say something like $1.75 billion. I've done nothing to earn it, but I'll have it. And bank, please feel free to do so without any issue.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Oh, wow, okay.
Off target to the left, didn't get there.
I guarantee you, I would give
And this score will stay right where it is.
probably well over 75% of that money to Jared. If 1.75 billion just popped up in my fucking checking account. I don't need that much money.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good.
But feel free to do so anyway.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Sanu with a grab over the middle.
I mean, even though it'd be enough money to retire, I wouldn't retire immediately.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as
It might mean I would stop my day job.
I would invest.
But
I would do that.
I would invest, maybe I don't know, maybe buy a business or start a business up. But investing in would be a good thing to do. But I probably wouldn't invest right now. Given the state of how everything's fluctuating right now, I think this would be a poor time to
No, I'm
invest.
saying even after
Down the road,
that,
yes.
but, or even before this
Absolutely
even
invest
happened,
downward.
you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, ever
Dang.
since this pandemic started, I have not even bothered to look at how crazy the my 401k is. I haven't. I feel like it's gonna be a disaster to look at, so I didn't even bother to look at it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
All right.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Oh, let's do a mesh.
An extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They're going to look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first down when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Again, I also appreciate y'all checking me out. Again, as we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, Periscope, and Facebook. Again, really appreciate y'all checking me out. Leave a follow. I will be back with Madden 09 for the PlayStation 2. I think that will be around midnight, as I will continue my preseason with the other Orlando Wizards and get it that franchise started it up and going.
Off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Now let me go and continue to hurt Andrew Luck.
Minnesota. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
no gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. Cook following the penalty. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40.
I should have broke it to the outside again. Shit.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And over the middle, it's Lavelle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first.
All right, let's do a drive trail.
Sounds good.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, you got 15? Okay. Keep telling yourself that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Shit.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. LaFell, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw.
It was. That was my bad.
And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally
Rhodes, I
change
thought you were a
your
shutdown
outlook,
corner.
too.
What happened?
Changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do.
It's optional.
Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay, whatever. Let's just do a squib.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find... Well, Larry, I know it's late there in Orlando. This is a school night. Folks eager to get right back to the action here in the third quarter. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And to give this time to the tailback. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Alright, who's hurt? Apparently nobody, so whatever.
Back to throw now on first down.
Son
Nothing
Siri.
means nothing.
Hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
They'll look to throw.
Damn.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They bring their punter out there now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yards on the punt there.
Could have been a lot worse.
Be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. A give. This is Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
From the gun on third down, Luck. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Brad Wing now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielded at the 33. A good return, we'll call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now back out comes the offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that.
Decent blocking on that play.
You know, that kind of a lead, staying in
Thank you.
bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
I didn't finish it.
That time and a fresh set of down.
And that's the problem.
I think that's a big
I'm not finishing the run, so.
When you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a
There we go, that's much better.
They ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because
Connor, how you doing, sir? Again, hope everything's going well with you. Hope you are safe. Oh, shit. Go, Sinceri.
Look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. The tight end can kind of be that diamond in the rough secret weapon that you have, and right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver, not just a blocker, as in the days of old.
Giving props to my receivers brutally because he picked up that block, so.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, I kind of hate that
The
horn.
Vikings offense now.
So let me go back to hurt Andrew Luck.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
What other talent does Minnesota have?
And the defense searches for one more stop
Wilson,
here.
Evans,
Run on second.
Higgins.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
And it's only 5 sacks.
And it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour.
We haven't even reached 15.
Late at night.
We're at 5? Okay. Let me hurry up and get back on defense.
Here's Brad Wing now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Whoosh.
Ah, damn it. Good return though, Hogan.
Possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your play? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the foul and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far.
Alrighty then. So apparently physics don't even matter.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to
Madden 21, everyone. Yeah. Where's 98? There you go. £315 of nothing.
minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now they'll run it on the toss.
That was a horrible toss.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this
It's terrible. Terrible, everybody.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA and playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Oh, that's BS.
Playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and that
Ah!
lead here in the 2nd half. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Damaging.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. So they've gone.
If I waited a little bit longer, Price would have been open in the end zone.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Trying to fire up that running passing game with Dalvin Cook. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Vikings on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Should I bring the house? Let's bring the house.
Here's Brad Wing now. He's been
What?
terrific so
Stay
far.
one back. Can I get wide off the line? Can I get wide off the line? I guess I can't get wide off the line. All right.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. It's fielded at the 45. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I'm guessing after this series, I will take Barlow out and put in Deshaun Watson. Get him some playing time.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you
Again, you want me to rely on my kicker?
tight end is one of the guys you've got the key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And it is
Dang.
incomplete.
All right. Let me get Watson in.
Down pass play doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
On second down, here's Luck.
Ah, shit.
Safety valve here, that's complete. A big seam, and he might go all Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Oh, you were supposed to...
There's no reason to lighten up now. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up
And
on the
what
line of scrimmage. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
That was my fault again. Shit.
This one off to his fullback out of the backfield. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Luck now on second down. The Vikings on third down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Luck. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
To throw is Watson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And Watson's going to throw it here.
Ah, Sincerity.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Sincerity, you know my policy. Let's give Harrington a start. Might as well.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6. Let's go!
Now Watson on third and goal. He dropped it.
Everybody just seemed to drop, man.
So no.
Alright, let me get... Let's swap you for Mitchell.
6 points, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Here we go on fourth. Watson, it's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
this offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To throw on second down is Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they get the stop.
Gotta do better with Gruder. Can't be only having 4.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing is Love.
Why? What are you doing?
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So we're back in the offense getting set following the timeout.
Okay. It's your funeral, Minnesota.
Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 10. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around.
And look out, I think he's going to go.
Yeah, let's get back on D.
Score again, yet another touchdown as they just added.
I'm upset that Andrew Luck is not injured.
He had the receiving touchdown earlier, now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense, because you can hand it to him, as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught one as well.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out, they are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
we're going to forget today.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, I'm petty like that.
Out of the gun, Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out, and this is picked up by the defense. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice
Now,
to see a defensive guy like that. I love it.
Looking at it, I think he was down.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
A try here for the extra point.
But this is Madden. Apparently, challenges don't matter.
Add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Luck on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. To throw is Luck. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The Vikings on third down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only 1 time. This is 3rd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Timeout.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
Again?
Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
I swear, I thought we faced the Texans last week.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all
I don't know. Maybe I did.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Alrighty then.
From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.
So Barlow did good, 21 for 30. Got kind of iffy at the end, so that's why I took him out for Deshaun. Gibson, 26 for 265 and 3 touchdowns, 1 fumble. We need to fix that. Dalvin Cook, 21 attempts for 20 yards, so. Oh, hello, Mr. Nat. Yeah, so offensive line was doing pretty good this week.
Yeah, good game overall.
Gruder with 5 sacks, Canal with 2, Drakeford with 2, Myers with 1, so we can do better. Get at least 15 next week. And as always, it's back to the main menu. Okay, so again, all this left is Sincheko going up against the Titans. So wait, who did? As a matter of fact, didn't we face the Titans last week?
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, you almost lost last week.
just about. Now I can't wait for week 13. Going up against Goth, Devil Dog, Insane in the Membrane, whatever his name is. And then you in week 14, so should be fun.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
it certainly should be.
Alright, so let's go back to scouting and finish off all the cornerbacks. Oh, we have some more people to scout. Let's go with Rayvon Graham. Maybe. He may be practice squad material. Derek Greenberry. Nope. Marcus Lane.
So,
Maybe.
bro, I'm gonna head out for the
Alright,
evening.
bro. I'll see you later on tomorrow for the Battle of Florida. So,
Oh yeah, for week 10 and 11.
damn straight.
Do a double header.
Alright, bro. You take
So.
care.
You too. Skelly, you have a good one, Sleepy Skelly.
Right, you all. Alright, Kelsey Van Buren. Maybe. Alright, we are finishing up on Joka Gibson. Oh my goodness, why? And Kendall Booth. Maybe. Alright, so we scouted all of the cornerbacks. Again, it's looking pretty legit. We will see the combine stats in the offseason. Let's move on to strong safeties because again, there's only one strong safety projected in the first round. That's Khalil McKinley. I don't know. Alright, so we will finish. It'll probably take about another 2 or 3 weeks because, again, that cornerback class is pretty big, but the strong safety class pretty small, and the same with the free safeties as well. Until then, I will be back around midnight, maybe a half hour after midnight, and head on to the PlayStation 2 and dealing with the Orlando Wizards and Madden 2009 for the PlayStation 2. Until then, thank y'all for tuning in. Really appreciate y'all checking me out, checking Senjeku out, checking Skeletron out. Make sure you check them out again in the links below. If you're over on YouTube, I need to do it over on Twitch as well. Nonetheless, see y'all later. Obi-Wan!